In the past few years, hundreds of niches went viral and then vanished, where only a few people were able to make their place while the majority were left with only regret of starting late. But history is repeating itself right now. One of my subscribers brought my attention to this channel, Ape Aesthetic, which had more than 100,000 subscribers and was monetized with only 6 uploaded videos, and another channel, Ape Ness, with more than 30,000 subscribers monetized with just 10 videos. When I searched for tutorials on this niche, I was literally shocked. There were literally 0 videos breaking down this goldmine, and that's when I realized this extremely viral niche has 0 competition. You're literally watching the first and only tutorial on this niche, so this could be your chance to get in early. The channel Ape Aesthetic gained millions of views with just 6 videos, every single video ranking in hundreds of thousands of views, and some even crossing millions. The concept is brilliantly simple. This is the primal fitness philosophy niche, where creators use monkeys, apes, as metaphors for humans returning to simple, instinctual fitness approaches, cutting through modern industry BS. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to find magnetic video topics that hook viewers instantly, write scripts that keep people glued till the end, solve the biggest headache of getting human-sounding commercial-use voiceovers, generate unique visuals, and edit like a pro. This is the most easiest beginner-friendly tutorial ever created. Even complete beginners will start creating engaging content immediately after this. You don't need heavy Photoshop, Photopea, and After Effects skills to make these type videos. Before proceeding, let me show you a demo video that I created in this niche.
How monkeys stay lean without falling for diet marketing tricks. Humans today are trapped in a system built to confuse them. The fitness industry wants you to believe that your health is complicated. They tell you that without supplements, calorie trackers, meal plans, and the newest superfoods, you'll never get in shape. Everywhere you look, protein powders, fat burners, detox teas, magic diets. They convince you that if you don't buy, you don't succeed. But here's the raw truth. The more money you spend on modern diets, the further you drift from the natural way your body was designed to function.
The first step starts with collecting our ingredients, but you must have the right tools and the right prompts in order to efficiently create your content better than others. When it comes to prompts, I have listed all of the required prompts inside a Google document. These are all the prompts that you need for creating such videos. These prompts are listed inside a Google document, and you can very easily access this document from the prompts channel inside my Discord server. Look for the name Aesthetic Prompts. You can join the Discord from the link in the description of this video. Now you will need an advanced AI chatbot in order to efficiently use these prompts. For that purpose, there are 4 best and completely free chatbots in the market right now: ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Google's Gemini, and Grok AI. You can use any of these 4 chatbots. For this demonstration, I am going to use ChatGPT. Now, coming down to our first step, which is finding some crazy out-of-the-box video topics that instantly make people think, what's that? The best part is this niche covers 3 important aspects: humor, fitness, and animals, targeting audiences from not 1 but 3 categories. Now you need to copy the first prompt from the Google document and paste this prompt into ChatGPT. This prompt is customizable. You can input the number of video topics you want inside of the brackets. Just replace X with the number of topics you want and simply hit generate. This way, GPT is going to provide you with a list of intriguing topics that are definitely going to capture the attention of the audience. Take your time here and pick a good topic. In case you don't like any topic, you can regenerate them until you are satisfied. Moving forward towards our next step, which is writing a professional script. A script so good that it can hold people longer or even better until the end. For this purpose, our next script generation prompt comes in handy. This is a very detailed prompt and explains GPT everything about our niche, the type of topics we cover, our channel animal, which is an ape, not an ordinary ape, but a Giga Chad ape, and most importantly, our theme and storyline. The only thing you want to change in this prompt is to simply add your video topic in the empty brackets, and that's literally all you need to do. This prompt also commands GPT to use easy and simple English. In return, ChatGPT is going to start writing a mind-blowing script for you with a proper line for hook in the start, and then the remaining script comes in a proper sequence in forms of paragraphs. Once you get the script, I strongly suggest you read it first, 3 to 4 times first, to actually understand the concept of the script, and then, at all costs, rewrite a few lines in your own words to give the script script a professional and unique touch. So once the script is ready, it's actually time to turn it into a professional and crisp voiceover. For voiceover, you might already know that there are tons of options available in the market, but for this demonstration, I am going to use my personal favorite AI tool, DapDab. The reason behind using DapDab is because besides voiceover, it has many other features that I use regularly as well. For voiceover, simply head to the voiceover tab and then move to more voiceovers, where you will find a list of hundreds of different male, female, even animated voiceovers to choose from. You can also select the language of your voiceover, and you can also select the gender as well as the age of your voiceover character. About age, I suggest going with youth to make it sound energetic, but at all costs, make sure to select the quality as ultra so you get the most hi-fi voiceover. Then just take your time and pick a good voiceover character, after which you just need to copy and paste your script into DapDab. For instance, I am going to take a small portion of the script. After that, you can click on the play icon to preview the voiceover before exporting. Let me show you how it sounds.
How monkeys stay lean without falling for diet marketing tricks. Humans today are...
As you can see, the results were pretty realistic and astonishing. To export the voiceover, simply click on Export and then make sure to select the format as MP3 and then hit Export once again, after which your voiceover will be exported to your device. And just like that, our voiceover is also ready. Just like that, we have done half of the work in a few minutes, making it super easy for even extremely busy people and even students to start their side hustle as a content creator on YouTube. Because doing something is way better than doing absolutely nothing. Now it's finally time to design our Giga Chad ape like a pro. The channel aesthetic uses sketching tools to manually design his character, but since that might be too overwhelming for most of the people, we are going to use a secret method to design a character even better. For that purpose, first you need to copy and paste the third prompt inside of ChatGPT. This prompt is for a description of our character, the ape. When you give this prompt to GPT, it will provide you with a ready-made description of the ape. We are going to use this description to create a reference image of our character. For that purpose, you have two free options, either Gemini or Whisk. 99.9% people don't even know how to use Whisk with full potential, which I will show you in a moment. I personally tried using Gemini, even provided it with the reference image, but the results were not even close to what I was looking for. So we will be using Whisk for this purpose, and you will be shocked with what we are going to do. First of all, simply enter the character description inside of Whisk and select image aspect ratio as 16.9 and hit generate. It will take only a few seconds for your image to be generated, and your final results are going to look something like this. Now tell me in the comments, isn't this generation even better than the channel aesthetic itself? Now just download the image and simply head back to ChatGPT. And now we actually need to get the visual descriptions for our script. We need our character, the ape, along with objects and other materials as well. For that, you need to utilize the final prompt. This prompt has two customizable options. In the first option, you need to input the number of image prompts you need. You can input a number depending on the actual length of your script. For instance, since we are making long-form videos, we will need higher prompts, so I will go with 80. Next, you just need to copy and paste your entire script inside the brackets at the end of this prompt, and that's literally all you need to do. And GPT will start spitting out the entire list of prompts, out of which I guess 40 are going to be the character prompts, and the remaining 40 are going to be objects and other materials. At the start of the character prompts, you will see a separate description of the ape as well. Now, with each prompt of the character only, you need to first input the character prompt and then paste the first image prompt next to it. Now, talking about the reference image, which has a pretty big role in our visual creation, simply click on the arrow at the top left to open the menu box. Now, simply upload the reference image in the subject box, the image of the ape we created earlier inside of Whisk. This image will act as a reference image to help Whisk understand and create other images similar to this one. Now you just need to hit enter, and Whisk will simply start generating your image. And as you can see, with proper character consistency, Whisk has made our image. Let me show you another example as well. Now I am going to copy and paste the next prompt as well, but make sure to keep the character description as it is and only replace the scene prompts. And again, we will start generation. As you can see, Whisk is properly creating our images in a perfect sequence, maintaining proper character consistency. Following the same method, methods, you can easily and for free generate all of your images. But when you come down to generating the objects, make sure to delete the reference image from Whisk before proceeding so that it doesn't interfere with your images. I am sure 60% of the people have skipped or even disliked this video by now, but if you are still here watching this, you are definitely a hard worker, and therefore I would like to give you a brotherly advice. When you copy someone, you become their second, third, or even the last copy. But when you analyze someone and produce even better content, you are not only counted as a successor, but you also get a loyal fan base and people start appreciating and watching your content. I hope you get my point. Since we have successfully created all of our material, now we will edit everything inside of CapCut, and the editing part is going to be tricky and important, so pay attention and watch with small breaks so that it's not too overwhelming. First of all, just place your voiceover on the timeline and, as usual, make sure to get rid of silent areas to avoid any views drop down. And once the voiceover is fully edited and adjusted, make sure to listen to it twice or thrice to understand what's actually happening. And along with listening, you need to visualize how you are going to edit in your mind. That's the first step of creative editing. Now we are going to use white background in our video. For that purpose, simply head to the library section and simply drag and drop the white background on the timeline. Currently, this white background is in video format, so you cannot stretch it up to your desired length. So to solve this issue, simply right-click on the clip and head to edit, and then simply click on freeze option, and a part of your video will be turned into a white image. Now delete the rest of the video clips, and now this white background image, you can stretch it up to hours without any limit, or even shrink it up to a second as well. Now first, we are going to drag and drop our first image on the white background. Now, this image also has its own background, so to remove the background, simply head to Remove BG, and then simply turn on Auto Removal, and CapCut's AI will automatically remove the background of your image. Now to make our editing top-notch, we will use a mix of character animations and keyframes. First, we will just add a basic slide animation to our character. Then move a few frames ahead. We will add a keyframe on the character layer. After that, simply head a few keyframes ahead and simply reduce the size of the character and move him towards the side, and it will make such animation, but it's not smooth if you notice. So to make it top-notch, simply right-click on the clip and then head to Show Variable Speed Animation, and then select the small graph icon, after which you will have a bunch of speed graphs. Simply select the S-shaped one, and now our animation will look something like this, making it much smoother than before. Now at the point of our last keyframe, we will add our elements that our voiceover is talking about. So first of all, you will have to remove the background of the elements just like before, but as you can see, these elements are coming on top of our ape, but we want them behind the ape. So to do that, simply drag and drop the element clip under the ape clip, and now as you can see, our elements are actually behind the ape. Now we will simply copy the elements, and once again we will place them under the ape below the first elements so that they cover the area. And now we will add slide up and slide down animation on the elements as well so that they look good. After that, coming to the next step, let me show you another cool trick. Now we are going to make this simple but cool 2D effect inside CapCut. For this effect, we already had our character and elements separately. So first, we are going to add the jail background, and on the jail background, we are going to apply a simple slide up animation. After that, we will place our character just on the background image, and on the character image, we will add slide down animation. And just like that, in a few seconds only, we created a perfect 2D animation instead of a boring plain picture. Now let me show you another amazing trick. First, we have a background image of a gym supplements and protein store. Now we are going to move a few keyframes ahead, and we are going to split the image. And on the second half image, we need to apply a blur effect. Simply head to Effects and search for blur in the search bar, and drag and drop the blur effect on the clip, not on the timeline, on the clip, and make sure to adjust the strength of the blur effect. Now we are going to place a relevant ape image on the blur image, and first we will remove the background of the image and place it in a suitable place. Now our character here says something about how one can easily build a good physique without protein supplements. For the part where the ape talks about protein supplements, we will add a relevant image of the ape throwing away the protein powder. We will split the first image, and then we will exactly match the location and size of the second image with the first image. And this will make our animation look something like this. Now you need to follow the exact same strategies to edit your entire video. Use blur effects, different relevant images to create creative 2D effects, change the location and style of the elements, and play with keyframes to further make your edits better. No one goes this deep into teaching editing, but I did this for free just for my audience. So just leave a like for my efforts with a beautiful comment. Now to enhance the overall quality and looks of our video, simply head to the Filters tab, and in the search bar, search for a filter named 8K and drag and drop it on the timeline and stretch it on the entire timeline. Keep its strength between 60 to 70 for best possible results. But we are not done yet. To make it even crazier, head to the Adjustments tab and drag and drop Custom Adjustment layer on the timeline. Stretch it on the complete timeline, and then simply increase the value of saturation to 10, brightness to 5, contrast to 10, and then from the very bottom turn the value of vignette into 5 as well. And as you can see, the difference between before and after quality enhancement, it's huge and highly noticeable. Damn, I am exhausted literally making 2 videos at the same time. Take a water break, people, and when you come back, simply head to the text option and simply apply auto captions to the video. No video is complete without captions. In CapCut, there are tons of templates for captions as well. According to your personal preferences, you can select a particular template and make sure to adjust the position and size of your captions. You can also play with certain points in the captions, give them a separate template, size, and location to make the editing even cooler. But make sure to untick Apply to all main captions before doing any changes. Otherwise, your captions are gonna mess up. Finally, let's talk about the background music. Most people ask me in DMs and comments that my background music is so cool, where do I get it from? So since a few months now, I have been using an AI tool named Music GPT for generating my music. You just need to input the music description, and Music GPT will turn it into music. For music description, head back to GPT and utilize the music description generation prompt from the Google document. In the prompt, you only need to copy and paste your full script at the place where it asks for script, and that's it. GPT is going to write your entire music description that 100% accurately and precisely matches the mood of your script, making it even better. Simply copy and paste the description into Music GPT and make sure to select Instrumental and hit Generate. And Music GPT will start generating your music, which will be ready in a few seconds. Let me show you a demo of the music. See how good it sounds? Now simply click on the 3 dots at the side of the music and simply download full song. Afterwards, simply import the music into CapCut and just apply it on the video and also adjust its volume so it sounds good in the background. Make sure you use music from a trusted and licensed source like Music GPT if you really want to avoid any claims or strikes on your channel in the future, because most claims and strikes on YouTube come from using copyrighted music. And that's it. Our video is ready as well. In this niche, you must have some pro video editing tricks, otherwise you might face some complications. To learn some cool tricks for free, simply watch the video popping on the screen right now.